Hello and welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric, and we're going to play another game from the 1978 Red Sox season replay on Strat-o-matic baseball. And we're going to play a game today from, of course, where'd it go? Where's the date? May 3rd, 1978. And it's a game featuring the, having trouble focusing now. Let's see here. It's a game between the, who is this team? I believe it's the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins at the Boston Red Sox at Fenway Park, and it says it's a lousy night for baseball. So we could possibly have a rain delay here. So let's get the game underway.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Alright, as you can see, that picture appears bigger because I'm doing it on my TV screen on my second monitor here. So you can get everything I need. Yeah, I guess we get everything we need here. I wasn't sure, wanted to make sure that we had the bottom of the picture, but looks like we got everything we need here. So we're going to go with this. As you can see, Tiante is on the mound. El Tiante. He'll be pitching for the Red Sox tonight, and as you can see by the outfield and in the defense here, that let's see, Yastrzemski is playing first, Rice is in left, Brohammer is the second baseman tonight, as Jerry Remy gets the night off, at least to start. Almost would have given Butch Hobson the night off defensively. He always has the night off defensively, I guess you could say. So, and Bernie Carbo is going to be playing right, and Dwight Evans also has the night off, or the day off, whatever game this is. This may be a Sunday game, so it's a bad night, as you can see here. So, Tiante will be facing a lineup of the Minnesota Twins, which is as follows. So, Hoskin Powell, the right fielder, bats first. Batting second will be the shortstop, Roy Smalley. Rod Carew, the Hall-of-famer, first baseman. Today, batting cleanup will be Mike Cubbage, the third baseman. Dan Ford, the center fielder, bats fifth. Batting sixth will be the DH, Jose Morales. It's Jose Morales. Yes, Jose Morales. Batting seventh will be Craig Kuziak, left fielder. Just want to make sure it was Craig. Batting eighth behind the plate, Butch Weiniger. And the second baseman today is going to be, is it Bob Randall? Bob Randall. So Rod Carew is now playing first base in his twilight years in the majors. Although he's still just as good a hitter. He slowed down a step or two defensively, so that's why he's playing first base now. Or isn't as young as he used to be. So alright, so El Tiante comes into the game. Let's see if I can get it there. Can't quite see the bottom here. Let's see if I can get this down here. There we go. Oh, that's not good. So alright, so yeah, it wasn't cut off earlier, but now it's cut off for some reason. See if I can get it. Let's try this here. There we go. That's better. All right. So Tiante comes into the game. Actually, I can't see there. Is the bottom part here. So that's not a good thing. I guess we're just going to have to go into his card here. See if I can figure it out here. Yeah. Yeah, it does cut off his Tiante's bottom here. Yeah, I'm gonna switch this over, so give me a second. Alright, that's better. I've switched it over to the computer screen because it's cutting off the stats of the pitcher and everything. Not a huge deal, but I kind of like this better now. We can see the play-by-play and everything. So anyway, like I said, Tiante is on the mound, and he's got a record of 1-0 so far in the season with a 2.0 ERA, 13 innings pitched, 12 hits allowed, 4 walks, and 10 strikeouts. And leading it off will be Hoskin Powell, the right fielder. He's hitting .274 with a homer and 13 runs batted in. So here's the windup by Tiante and the pitch. It's going to be off of his 6th column. It's a ground ball to short. And it's going to be... He's going to make the play. We need that because he's a 1. And he'll fire over to Yastrzemski for the out. So that's how we'll start. Out by a step. So next up is Roy Smalley, the shortstop. He's got a little bit of pop. He's hitting .320 so far in the season with 3 homers and 15 runs batted in. Did hit 19 on the season. So Tiante looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's going to be off of his 6th column again, which is probably his best column, I would say, overall. And it's going to be a range check on Fisk, catcher. Off the X chart. And so it's going to be a pop-up. And Fisk will make the play. Alright, so Rod Carew up now. Off to a great start offensively, hitting .385 with 2 homers and 11 runs batted in. Offense has never been his issue. Hit .333 on the season. So 2 down now for Carew. Tiante looks for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch. Ooh, it's off of his 1 column, which is you never want to be on with Carew. However, no. Yep. Does get the single. So 2-out single. Carew is on. Cleanup hitter Mike Cubbage up now, hitting .379 with 5 runs batted in. So Twins hitters are off to great starts so far. So Carew takes his lead. And we cannot get the lead. Cannot get enough of the lead to get the jump. So he moves back to first. It's going to be off of Coverage's 2 column. Ground ball to first. Yastrzemski will take it to the bag himself. And the side is retired. So no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on for the Twins. So, alright. Let's see. On the mound for the Twins is Gary Serum. It's Gary, right? Yeah. He's looks like he's coming out of the bullpen to make a start. He's got 2 saves on the season. 14 innings pitched, 13 hits allowed, 6 walks, 4 strikeouts. So I think he's making a spot start here. Although it looks like he made quite a few starts here by a record of 9-9. So maybe he was transferred from the bullpen to the starting rotation. So he's got an ERA at 3.29 so far in the replay. 4.11 on the season with a record of 9-9 and 1 save. Alright, so the Red Sox lineup is as follows. Rick Burleson will lead it off and play shortstop. Jerry Remy actually is playing today. He's the DH. He gets the day off from the field. So a rare DH appearance for Jerry Remy. Batting third will be the left fielder Jim Rice. Batting cleanup, the first baseman Kyle Yastrzemski, the Hall of Famer. Jim Rice, the Hall of Famer too. Colin Fisk, the Hall of Famer, up next. So the Red Sox lineup is filled with 3 Hall of Famers here. So 1/3 of the lineup is Hall of Fame. So definitely a good team. So let's see. 5th, Colin Fisk, the catcher. Batting 6th, the center fielder Freddie Lynn. Batting 7th, the 3rd baseman Butch Hobson. 8th, the right fielder Bernie Carbo. And Jack Brohammer, the 2nd baseman, bats 9th. So Rick Burleson off to a great start, hitting .330 with 11 runs batted in. He'd only hit .248 on the actual season, so see when he's going to cool off. And it's going to be a range check on Carew, who is a 2 range at first. And he's going to handle it. And looks like moving to his right, and Serum will cover, and he'll toss it to Serum for the out. So Jerry Remy, the DH today, also off to a great start, hitting .355 with 9 runs batted in. Hit .278 on the actual season. And not the column you want to be on for Remy, it's just 3 column. Ground ball the first. And Serum covers again, and 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox. So Jim Rice up now, .276 with 5 homers and 16 runs batted in. The AL MVP for 1978. And it's going to have a line of Serum's 5 column, not the column you want to be on him unless you get that 7. And it's a 6, so it's a fly ball to left. Cusik's under it and makes the catch for to retire the side. So the Red Sox go in order in the first. So after 1, no score. Alright, Dan Ford up now. Hitting .286 with 8 runs batted in. .274 on the actual season. Tiante's 5 column. And it's a strikeout. So that's Tiante's first strikeout of the day. Brings up Jose Morales, the DH today. Hitting .500 so far early on the season, 6 for 12. 2 homers and 4 runs batted in, so off to a good start in limited play. So Fisk gives him the sign, Tiante delivers. Off of his 3 column. Maybe a ground ball to short. Burleson's up with it over to Yastrzemski. And that is an out. So, alright, so 2 outs now for Craig Kusiak. He's hitting .231, sorry, with 2 runs batted in. He only hit .173 and 191 at bats on the season. Primarily in there for his defense, I guess. So it's off the Tiante's 4 column. Maybe a fly ball to left. Rice is under it and makes the catch. So that'll do it for the Twins. So they go in order in the second. Going to be Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn against Serum today in the second inning. So Yastrzemski is hitting .256 with 3 homers and 9 runs batted in. Hit .277 in an actual season. It's going off of his 4 column, which is skinny single. No, it's a line out. So it's a line out to Randall at second. First out. Brings up Fisk. Hitting .286 with 3 homers and 9 runs batted in. So Serum looks in for the sign from Weiniger. Here's the windup in the pitch off the 5 column. It's going to be a fly ball range check for the left fielder Kusik. He has a 4 range, so 1 through 11 will be a single. So good chance for Fisk to get on here. He's got over 55% chance. And Let's see what happens. Yeah, just barely gets that single. He had a possible chance of a triple there. And Fisk will get himself a 1-out single. Falls in front of Cusick. He's got a below average range. Brings up Freddie Lynn, hitting .276 with 6 homers and 12 runs batted in. He's been stuck at 6 home runs for a little while now, I believe. That was an excuse me single by Fisk. So Serum delivers. That's going to be off of Lynn's 1 column. And it's a walk. Fisk will move up to second. Brings up Butch Hobson. Hitting .286 with 2 homers and 10 runs batted in. Running in scoring position. Just 1 out. And we're looking for the 7 off of Serum's 5 column. And we get to 8. And Hobson strikes out in a foul tip on the fastball by Serum. Alright, so 2 out now for Bernie Carbo. Hitting .273. The homer and 9 runs batted in. Would hit .282 on the season. Chance to knock in the first run of the game here. Ooh, and that's like not a bad column there for good chance of a walk. And instead it's a strikeout. So the Red Sox threaten but do not score. And after 2 full, no score. Alright, the catcher Butch Warniger steps into the box now, hitting just .191 with 3 runs batted in. Get .229 on the actual season. Coming off of the 2 column, which is good for the Red Sox. It's a fly ball to center. Hit it right on the button, but Lynn got a great jump and he closes on it quickly for the out. It's a nice play by Lynn. Bring up the number 9 hitter, Bob Randall. Off to a good start, hitting .319 with 9 runs batted in, .270 hitter on the year. So, this is good for him. He looks like he got his pitch, but he pops it up. Brohammer is under it on the outfield grass, and easy out for Brohammer. And that's 2 down now. And let's check on some scores here. Texas and Baltimore are deadlocked at 3. Chicago leads Milwaukee 1-0. The Royals and the Yankees are knotted at 2. Detroit leads California 1-0. Slayton battling Tanana. Toronto and Oakland are deadlocked at 1. Seattle clipping. Sounds like a football term there. Clipping Cleveland 4-0. And in this game, we're scoreless after 2 full. So, alright, top of the order, Hoskin Powell up now, 0 for 1. So we off the 5, his 2 column. And ground ball to third, which is always an adventure. Hard bounce to Hobson's left. Makes the pickup over to Yastrzemski for the out. So, a rare sparkling glove hand pickup by Hobson. Gotta count our blessings every time it's hit to him. Next up, the number 9 hitter, Jack Brohammer. To lead off the Red Sox bottom of the 3rd. He's hitting .500, 5 for 10 with a couple RBIs or limited play here. So it's off the 3 column. And it's going to be a line out to Smalley. Right at him. So 1 down for the top of the order, Rick Burleson, who's 0 for 1. Off of his 1 column. Probably his worst column here. And it's a ground ball to his counterpart. Smalley's up with it. Throws it over to Carew. 2 down. Remdog up now. He's 0 for 1 in the day. And got his 3 column again. And it's a ground ball to short. Smalley made all 3 outs this inning. And look who's reeling it off. Roy Smalley. 0 for 1. And ooh. Good for Smalley. Looks like he's gonna get his pitch. And it's gonna go a long way up to the wall. It's gonna fall right in front of the wall. Gets between Carbo and Lynn. And almost out of there, but Smalley have to settle for a double. So a leadoff double, and the Twins are in business here in the top of the fourth. Brings up the dangerous Rod Carew, singled his first time up. RBI chance here. Ooh, and he gets his column again. And it's going to go almost the same area there as it splits the outfielders and goes all the way to the wall. Carew doesn't run as good as he used to, so he's going to have to settle for a double. But that's an RBI. Smalley comes in for the first run of the game, and the Twins lead it 1-0. Mike Cubbage up now. He is 0 for 1. Ooh, not a good column either. If you're a Red Sox fan. And this one is going to go straightaway center field over Lynn's head into the triangle. And bounce around a little bit, and Cubbage is going to have himself a triple. So 3 straight hits, 2 doubles and a triple. And the Twins take a 2-0 lead. Still nobody out. For Dan Ford, he's 0 for 1. And fouls one off. Trying to lay a bunt down there. So they're trying to squeeze there. So the count goes to 1-2. See if they keep the squeeze on. I wouldn't think so. It's going to be off of his 1 column. And he'll walk. So obviously it wasn't 1-2. It's 3-2. And he'll draw the walk. Alright, that'll bring up Morales, who's 0 for 1. Runners up the corners, still nobody out. The Sox are playing the infield in. Trying to cut off that 3rd run. It's a ground ball to Hobson. Uh-oh. Hobson's up with it. Throws to first, and he gets him. Cubbage has the hold at 3rd, and Ford moves up to 2nd. So runners on 2nd and 3rd now with 1 out. For the light-hitting Cusick. So off the 6 column, or Tiante, which you want to be on. It's a ground ball to 2nd. Infield is playing in, so we'll see what happens here. Hall-of-famer comes up with it. Oh, and it's a single. Looks like an infield single. Cubbage will probably most likely come in, will he? Hall-of-famer can't get to it. It's a base hit. Yep, Cubbage comes in to score, and Ford moves up to 3rd, so it's 3-0 now, Twins. Runners at the corners. Still only 1 out. Butch Weiniger, 0 for 1 in the day. Oh my goodness, and the bleeding continues here. It's going to possibly, let's see what happens here. And luckily it's a 20, so it's only a single. 1-16 would have been a double. Another run comes in. It's 4-0 now. Cusick moves to 3rd, so run is still at the corners. Tiante up to 54 pitchers now in the 4th. It's allowed to have surrendered 4 runs here. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Randall. He's 0 for 1 in the day. Red Sox playing the corners in. Tiante tries to pick off Weiniger at 1st. He gets back in time. Off Tiante's 4 column. Oh no! And this one's going to go. It's just off the top of the wall in center field. So it looks like it's going to be a double. They hold Weiniger at 3rd, and the Twins have now scored 5 runs. So Tiante would have been perfect, well, not perfect, but close to perfect through 3 innings. It's led up a 5 spot here, and 2 more runners are in scoring position. So Zimmer comes out to the mound to talk to his pitcher, talk to his ace. He's back into the dugout. He's going to stick with him. Red Sox got some action going in the pen. See what the Red Sox got going here. Oh, that is the wrong ear here. Alright, check with our play-by-play announcer, Mr. Brody. See if we can get some information on who's up in the pen. Mr. Miller is our on-field analyst. He's currently unavailable. So let's see what happens here. So it's going to be a ground ball to the pitcher. Tiante takes it. So looks like the runner's going to come in though. Weiniger. Oh, what did they do? Oh, actually, Weiniger, Tiante throws home, and Weiniger's nailed at the plate. So alert play by Tiante keeps the Twins from pulling away even further. Randall moves to third. Powell will reach on first, and the fielder's choice. So 2 down now. Royce Smalley. 1 for 2 with a double, came around the score. And it's off of 1 column. It's going to be a strikeout. But the Twins put up a 5 spot, and after 3.5 lead at 5-0, so the Red Sox got their work cut out for them. The real game, the Red Sox won the game 11-9. And Mr. Brody says Tom Bergmeyer is actually up in the pen. So lefty Bergmeyer will be warming up for the Red Sox. Just in case Tiante starts to get a little shaky in the in the 5th inning. So Jim Rice 0 for 1. It's going to be off the 5 column. Ground ball to first. Range check on Carew. And it's a single. Gets just by Carew. And an error. So credit Rice with a single, and he advances to second on the error by Carew. So he makes a diving stop but throws it wild. The ball gets away, so Rice advances to second. So runner on second here for the Red Sox. So a good start to inning for the Sox. Brings up Yastrzemski, who's 0 for 1. Going to be off of his 1 column. That's a fly ball to center. Ford's got a beat on it. And starts backpedaling faster and does barely catch up. But boy, that one took off on him. So Rice has to scamper back to second. So 1 down. Brings up Fisk, who's 1 for 1. Off his 1 column. It's going to be a ground ball to short. Rice is going to have to hold, looks him back, and fires the Carew for the out. So 2 down now. Be up to Freddie Lynn. Walked his first time up. Oh, they're calling it a balk. So the umpire calls time and says it's a balk on Serum. So Rice moves up to third. So it's going to be off of Lynn's 3 column. And it's a 1, so that is going to be a hit to the outfield. Rice comes in for the first Red Sox run, so it's 5-1. Lynn holds at first. Butch Hobson up now. He is 0 for 1 in the day. And it's a fly ball to left. Kusic's under it and makes the catch. The Red Sox get on the board, and after 4 full lead, trail 5-1. Tiante back up on the mound, up to 67 pitches. Carew will lead it off. He's 2 for 2 with a double. And it's going to be a fly ball to center. And Lynn ranges over and makes the catch for the first out. So let's see. Texas and Baltimore knotted at 3. Chicago leads Milwaukee 1-0. Yankees lead the Royals 3-2. Figueroa and Leonard currently dueling. California slipping by Detroit 4-2. Tanana and Slayton currently dueling. Toronto and Oakland are knotted at 1. Seattle is comfortably ahead of Cleveland 8-2. McLaughlin enjoying the big Seattle lead. And here in Boston, Minnesota is on top 5-1. So 1 out now, and Mike Cobbage up 1 for 2 with a triple. Himself a couple RBIs, believe on the triple. And this time he gets a hold of one. Carbos can just watch and turn and watch that one go into the right field stands. So hits it between Lynn and Carbo into right center field. And the Twins get that run back. The Red Sox scored, so it's 6-1 now. Dan Ford up now 0 for 1, so Bergmeyer continues to throw. No motion yet from the Red Sox dugout. And it's a hot shot to Hobson. Spears it. So Morales up now 0 for 2. It's going to be ground ball to short. And that'll do it. The Twins score 1 and lead it 6-1 after halfway through. Bernie Carbo leads it off for the Sox, 1 for 1. And it's going to be a range check on the second baseman, Randall. He's a 2 range. And ooh, just barely gets to it. And makes the out. So 1 out for number 9 hitter Brohammer. He is 0 for 1 in the day. Serum's 5 column. And finds the single spot. It's a 7. So Brohammer's on with a 1 out single. Brings up Burleson, who's 0 for 2 in the day. It's going to be a range check on the catcher, Weiniger. He's a 3 range. Error rating's a 5. And routine pop up for Weiniger. He's under it and he makes the catch for the easy out. So he's looking for a breaking ball. There's a high fastball. Alright, Jerry Remy up now 0 for 2 in the day. Brohammer gets his lead off for first. Now 2 outs. And that's 5 column again. It's a fly ball to center. Ford is under it, and he'll make the catch. So up to 5 full. Twins 6, Red Sox 1. Cusick up now, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Tiante's still back out there. And he'll draw a walk. That column, 1 column is filled with walks for Cusick. Alright, brings up Butch Weiniger, and I think the Red Sox are going to go to the pen. That's going to be it for Tiante. Pitches 5+ innings. Short outing today for El Tiante. Just didn't have his stuff today. And then he'll bring in Tom Bergmeyer, the lefty. Corners, Red Sox are playing the corners in, so Bergmeyer comes into the game with 2.08 ERA, no decisions so far. 4 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout, has allowed a home run. So Weiniger, switch hitter, moves over to the right. Moves around the other side of the plate. There's the windup in the pitch. And he strikes him out. So Bergmeyer, who's not as good against righties as he is lefties, gets Weiniger on the K. Swung on and missed. Alright, next up will be the number 9 hitter, Randall. He's 1 for 2 today to double. Bergmeyer looks in for the sign from Fisk. Is the windup in the pitch. It's going to be a pop up to short. Burleson is under it and makes the catch. 2 down. Brings up the top of the order, Powell. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And it's off of Bergmeyer's 6 column, which you want to be when he's facing a lefty. Unfortunately, well, actually he's not a bad. He's got a 2 range. Unfortunately, his error, he's filled with errors over there, so gonna need a 3, 4, 6, or 15. Otherwise, it's gonna be an error. Yes, he won. So Bergmeyer will commit the error. It's good range, but not a good glove. So Powell is on the error. Cusick moves up to second. Roy Smalley 1 for 3 with a double. And he gets under one. It's to Lynn, center field. And Lynn starts back on it, comes in and makes the catch. Can of corn. So the score remains 6-1 Minnesota. Jim Rice up now, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Red Sox gonna need to start doing something, down by 5. And it's off his 3 column, which is not too bad, not his worst column. He draws a leadoff walk. Red Sox need base runners. Play Yastrzemski up now, 0 for 2 on the day. Ooh, it's off of Yaz, gets his pitch. However, it hits right at Carew. Rice, who's barely off the bag, gets back to first. Oh, what happened there? What happened there? So wait a second here. So it was a hard grounder to first. Carew takes it on the 1-hop, fires to Smalley for 1. Oh, okay, he tried for the double play. And throw went wide, and Yastrzemski is on the fielder's choice. Okay. So Fisk up now, 1 for 2. And it's off of Weininger's 4 column. Serum's 4 column. Range check on Powell. He's got a range of 3, so 1 through 6 will be a hit. That's a 20, not even close. And he's able to handle it. See if they can turn. Oh no, so hits it to right. Powell will make the catch. Yastrzemski scampers back to first. Fred Lynn up now, 1 for 1. Knocked in the only Red Sox run today. Let's go off of his 3 column. It's a fly ball to right. And Powell will make the catch to retire the side. A rainbow shot to right. So Rainbow Powell reaches up and makes the catch. Didn't have to move an inch on that one. Alright, Bergmeyer back out there. He'll face Carew, Cubbage, and Ford. Carew's 2 for 3 in the day with a double. And it's going to be a ground ball to Yastrzemski. Comes up with it. Waves off Bergmeyer and takes it himself. 1 down. Mike Cubbage up now, 2 for 3 with a homer. He has 3 runs batted in. And definitely the column you want to be on. Cubbage being a lefty. And another ground ball to first. Yastrzemski will take it on a hop and flips it to Bergmeyer covering. 2 down. Dan Ford up now, 0 for 2 with a run scored. And it's going to be off of his 1 column. Dan Ford's, that's just not where you want to be. He looks like he's going to get his pitch. And hits it over Lynn's head all the way to the wall. Looks like he might try for 3. Nope, he's going to hold up at second at the last minute. Puts the brakes on as Lynn gets it in quickly. So a 2-out double for Ford. Brings up Morales, 0 for 3. And a ground ball to Hobson. Over to Yastrzemski. And that'll do it for the Twins. 7th inning stretch time. It's alright, so what New York Mets pitcher was charged with the only Mets loss in the 1969 World Series? I really don't have any idea. I'm guessing it's not Seaver. I'm going to say Kuzman. Jerry Kuzman. Just a guess there. So if you know, take a stab at it. Mr. Brody shakes his head, saying it's too old for him. He wasn't around then. Mr. Miller was around, but you can't remember, as he was only a few years old at the time. And I was only 2, so I don't remember that one. So let's see. Who was it? Tom Seaver. I was going to say that, but I was like, oh man, he won the MVP, I think. But it was Tom Seaver who got the only Mets loss in the 1969 series. Could have fooled me on that one. I'll remember that now. So that's your Strat-o-matic trivia question of the day. So Butch Hobson will lead it off here in the 7th. Red Sox down by 5. Serum back out there on the mound. He's up to 104 pitches now. Action going in the Twins bullpen. Love to see who's up there throwing for the Twins. And definitely the column we want to be on. If we were on this more, the score might not be what it is. Hobson gets the 6th column. However, it's a 20 on the, which is not good. A 1 to 13 would have been a single, but it's a line out to Cubbage. 1 out. Oh, actually, no, it's a 1 Harper to Cubbage. Throws over to Carew for the out. That'll bring up Bernie Carbo. 0 for 2 on the day. And it's a foul to the catcher. Weiniger's up under it and makes the catch. So 2 quick outs for the Red Sox. Brings up Brohammer. 1 for 2 on the day. The Red Sox only have 4 hits on the day. Brohammer's got 1 of them. It's off his 2 column. But it's a line out to Randall. That'll do it for the Red Sox. They go in order in the 7th. Score remains 6-1 Twins. Bergmar is back out there again for another inning. He's pitched fairly well so far, blowing his ERA to 1.42. He's pitched 2 innings of scoreless 1-hit ball with a strikeout. Kuziak up now, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Letting him pitch because he actually pitched 3 1/3 innings in the actual game. He seems to be doing a good job. So Freddie Lynn up now. Range check for Fred Lynn, the center fielder, off of the bat of Kuziak. And he'll make the play. And it's a rare play. Let's see what happened here. So it's attendance is just announced at 25,052. And it's a diving catch, so you get all of it, but a beautiful play by diving catch by Fred Lynn. Saves extra bases. So alright, let's check the scoreboard again. Texas is edging Baltimore 4-3. Milwaukee with the lead over the Chicago 7-4. Gorman Thomas hit his 7th home run for Milwaukee. Yankees are on top of Kansas City 4-2 now. Figueroa and Mingori dueling. The Angels lead the Tigers 6-2. Walkenfuss hit his 2nd home run for Detroit. Toronto leads Oakland 3-2. And Seattle is all over Cleveland 11-2. And right here in Boston, Minnesota leads 6-1. So Weiniger leads will be up now with 1 out. He is 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI. It's off his 1 column. Ground ball to Hobson. And stabs it, and he's got it. So Hobson has played stellar defense today. So very uncharacteristic. So the one bright spot for the Red Sox today is Hobson's defense. So it's a good thing when he does not commit an error, which is a rarity. Alright, so this number here means 53, which I believe means over 162 game season, he would commit 53 errors if he played all 162 games at third base. So alright, number 9 hitter Randall up now, 1 for 3 with a double. Bergmar is still out there. It's up to his 29th, 30th pitch now. And he's going to have himself a single to center. Oscar Powell 0 for 4 on the day. And I guess 0 for 5 as he gets under 1. And Lynn will make the catch to retire the side. So Bergmar has pitched 3 innings of scoreless ball. 2-hit ball. So definitely, however, the Red Sox have been unable to put anything together. Trail at 6-1. Top of the order, Rick Burleson up now against Serum here in the 8th. 114 pitches now for Serum. And it's going to be off of his 6th column, which is where we want to be. And it'll be a single just past Smalley. Cannot get to it. So leadoff single for Burleson. We'll need a lot more of that. The Red Sox are going to come back. Jerry Remy 0 for 3 on the day. Off his 4 columns. And it's range check the center fielder Ford. There's a 2. So 1 through 3 will be a hit. And it's a 4. Just misses it. So it looks like he's going to make a shoestring catch. That running catch. And 1 out. And Burleson, ooh. So Burleson tags up and alertly moves to second base on the diving catch by Dan Ford there as he tumbled after he caught it, allowing Burleson to tag up alertly and move to second. See if they can get that run home as Jim Rice is up to the plate now. 1 for 2 with a run scored. Scored the only Red Sox run. It's going to be off of his 3 column. And it's going to be a rocket into left field. And we got to try with a 1/16 chance, 80%, even though we're down by 5. I think we still got to go for it. We got to get these runs home. Send lead runner. Definitely not going to send the trailing runner, and they're not going to throw. So Yost gives the green light. Third base coach for the Red Sox, and they cut off the throw and allow the run to score. 6-2 now on the RBI single by Jim Rice. Yastrzemski up now. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Serum still out there. Ooh, this is where we want to be. However, that's not the result we want. And it's a ground ball to first. And Yastrzemski will beat the relay once again, but they get the lead runner, Rice. 2 outs now for Fisk. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And he finds that single on the 5 column of Serum. And Yastrzemski motors all the way down in the 3rd. He was off on the pitch with 2 outs. So runners at the corners for Freddie Lynn. 1 for 2 with an RBI. Red Sox can use a long ball by Lynn now and make it a run-1 ball game. So Gene Mauch is on his way to the mound for Minnesota. That will do it for Serum. So Greg Thayer is going to come on. And he's made 8 appearances. This will be his 9th appearance on the season. He's 1-1 with a 12.19 ERA. So good chance. Ooh, look at that picture. That's a scary looking picture there. I suppose that's what you look like when you have a 12.1991 ERA. All out of focus. So let's see what Lynn can do here. 1 for 2. So wind up in the pitch, not the column we want to be on, unless it's a 1. I mean a 2. 2 would be nice, or a 12. Instead, it's a ground ball to first. Carew takes it himself, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. So the Red Sox had a great opportunity there, only able to score 1. Always Small would be up now, 1 for 4 in the day with a double. Ground ball to short. Wilson will make the play, it looks like. Gets a glove on it. And fires over to Yastrzemski for out number 1 here in the top of the 9th. The Red Sox down by 4. Gonna need some rallying in the bottom of the 9th. Brings up Carew. Bergmeyer is still out there, 2 for 4. This might be his last batter. Ground ball to first. Yastrzemski takes it himself. Out number 2. And we're going to let Bergmeyer finish it up here for the Red Sox. Mike Covich, the lefty, 2 for 4 with a homer. So Bergmeyer's definitely had a great relief appearance. So if there's anything good about today, it's been Bergmeyer. And he grounds back to the pitcher and flips it over to Yastrzemski for the easy out, and that'll do it. So the Red Sox down by 4. Well, Thayer's back out there on the mound. See if they can get to him. Which Hobson leads it off, 0 for 3. And ground ball to short, and that'll do it. First out. So Bernie Carbo, I think we're gonna take him out, and we're gonna bring in Dwight Evans, Dewey Evans to pinch hit. See if they can shake up the lineup a little bit here. Late in the game. Yeah, he's only 101%, so that's not bad. come in for Carbo. So Dwight Evans up now. He had 221 with 2 homers and 9 runs batted in. Hit 247 on the actual season. His first at bat of the day off his 1 column. And no, it's a line out. So a great catch by Smalley. Just missed a, just able to get to it. Let's see here. Do you want to bring in the pinch hitter for Broheimer? I think so. Let's see. Nah, not much of a bench here. We'll leave Broheimer in. Broheimer 1 for 3 on the day. Red Sox down to the last out here. And it's single just past Randall's glove. So the Red Sox are not dead yet. He's at Rick Burleson 1 for 4 with a run scored. See if he can keep the game going. See if they can do it 1 batter at a time here. However, that's not the column we want to be on, so we're going to need a 12 or a 3. 2 wouldn't be bad either. 4 actually. Instead, it's a 6, and it's a pop out to short. Smalley's under it, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. So Serum gets the win. Thayer the save. Tiante takes the loss. So the hitting star from Minnesota was Mike Cubbage, 2 for 5 with a homer. Let's look at the box score here. So, alright, let's look at the box score. So Serum gets the win. Pitched 7 2/3 innings, 7 hits allowed, 2 earned runs, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. And Greg Thayer, here's Greg Thayer, gets the save. 2nd of the season, 1 1/3 innings pitched. So Lee Tiante takes the loss. Hit hard and hit early, hit hard and hit often. So he pitches 5 innings, 8 hits allowed, 6 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Home run to Cubbage. ERA blooms to 4.50. Bergmeyer, on the other hand, came in and pitched 4 innings of stellar baseball, 2-hit baseball. Had 1 strikeout. ERA goes down to a minuscule 1.08, so a rare great appearance by Bergmeyer out of the pen. And let's see here, Mike Cubbage, pretty much the Twins spread the offense around. Mike Cubbage probably the hitting star, 2 for 5 with 2 runs batted in, 2 runs scored. Not much really for the Red Sox. Rice was 2 for 3 with an RBI. Fisk got a couple of hits himself. And that'll do it from Boston. So let's check the standings here quickly. It's not them. League stats. Here we go. So all right, let's check the standings here. So from May 3rd, 1978, Red Sox fall to 14-9. Still maintain a 1.5 game lead over Milwaukee, 2.5 over Baltimore, and 3.5 over the Yankees. California and is the half-game lead over the Kansas City Royals, 16-7. Kansas City's 15-7. Minnesota is 2 games back, record of 15-10. So there were no slouches so far. So that is going to do it. So thank you for joining me, and we'll see you in the game from May 4th, which I believe is, let's check this out here real quickly, let you know who's going to see. So yeah, so it'll be 1 game. So this might be a makeup game here, maybe not. Anyway, there's only 1 game in the American League, Thursday, May 4th, and we'll bring it to you. So let's check and see, just let you know who's going to be pitching. It's going to be Paul Thormisgaard for the Twins going up against Dennis Eckersley. So that should be a good matchup. We'll get the Red Sox back into the winning column. So, all right, so take care and God bless, and we'll see you in the next Strat-o-matic 1978 replay. Bye-bye.